earth science, grouting and reinforcement, and unweathered and sound rocks are always considered as an ideal base for building foundations. But in the case of an unfavorable condition at any location, if the loads transferred by the column fails to reach the underlying strata, heavy structural instabilities are liable to occur. Grouting and reinforcement. To prevent this from happening, it is important to understand the nature of rock to select the foundation suitable for the area. For a smaller depth where the rock is exposed, the engineers may be able to evaluate the quality of rock, whereas in the case of deep foundations, it is not feasible to evaluate the quality of rock. The main problems an engineer has to face while designing a structure are heavy column loads getting transferred to a foundation situated on a weak rock, seepage pressure for the construction of dams and bridges on unsound rock. To prevent the occurrence of the above mentioned problems, the characteristics of the rocks should be evaluated and they should be checked for the stability to overcome both deformation and rupture of rock surfaces. Remedial measures to improve rock quality. If soft, weathered, and highly fissured rock is present to a certain depth, then it is advisable to excavate that portion to improve the quality of rock. If a highly permeable and fissured rock is present beneath the dam, it is advisable to excavate that portion to reduce the effect of seepage pressure. Drains should be provided to release the pressure created by pore water. Such drains may include galleries, pumping system, deep gravity wells, etc. How to reduce uplift pressure and seepage control? Generally, the poor weathered rock can be present either at a shallow or deep level. Therefore, based upon the location of these rocks, some treatments are discussed below. If the poor quality rock is present at shallow depth, then that portion of poor quality rock can be removed and a cut-off wall should be constructed at that position. Moreover, grout curtains should also be provided with the drain valves to release the pore pressure. Application of grout curtain in dam construction. This is grout curtain, this is dam, this is reservoir, this is groundwater movement, this is groundwater movement, this is the water. Reinforcement for rocks can be provided in the form of rock bolts, cable anchors, shotcrete, and compaction grouting to improve the rock quality and stability. Rock bolts and cable anchors. The strength of rock mass can be increased with the help of rock bolts and cable anchors. They are generally used to improve the slope stability, provide resistance against uplift in concrete dam foundation, and reduce squeezing of rocks around the tunnel periphery. Rock bolts are used in place of grouting operations at the locations where grouting can induce displacement of fissured rock. The mechanism through which rock bolts act as effective compression member is governed by the installation method. Application of rock bolts in tunnel construction. This is typical rock bolt. This is unstable exterior. This is stable interior. Compaction grouting. If the columns are transferring the heavy load on the foundation, then the rock quality can be improved using compaction grouting. The spacing for compaction is usually between 2 to 10 meter and depth can be 5 to 25 meter depending upon the quality of rocks. For the rock joints that are filled with clay material, it is difficult to adopt this method due to secondary compression around the clay layer, and therefore this method is mostly used for poor rock and open joints. This one is compaction grouting below the foundation of a existing structure. Then shotcrete. Shotcrete can be used as alternative to rock bolts. In weak rock, joints are highly fissured and therefore the cracks propagate along the major discontinuity line. Shotcrete is made up of a wet mixed mortar and fine to medium sized aggregates. Shotcrete is made up of a wet mixed mortar and fine to medium sized aggregates. This is application of shotcrete in slope stability. Application of shotcrete in slope stability. Need for rock reinforcement. Rocks may undergo widespread fractures that result in falling out of individual rock blocks, leading to slope failure. Need for rock reinforcement. Rocks may undergo widespread fractures that result in falling out of individual rock blocks, leading to rock failures. Types of rock reinforcement. The support provided by rock reinforcements can be either an active type or passive type. In case of active support, a predetermined load is imposed on the load surface at the time of installation. In passive type, a load is developed when the rock mass deforms or displaces. Different types of rock reinforcement used in rock engineering applications are rock bolts, rock anchors, rock dowels. Rock bolts. This type of rock reinforcement is mostly held at the end of borehole. They are steel rods which are grouted into the rock. This is an rock bolt. The induced axial force acts on the rock mass discontinuities, which increases the shear capacity of the mass. The induced axial force acts on the rock mass discontinuities, which increases the shear capacity of the mass. The shear capacity induced through the pre-tensioning of the bolt. The rock bolts used can be of the following types: grouted rock bolts, grouted cable bolts, friction anchor bolts, mechanically anchored rock bolts. Rock dowels. This is a passive type of rock reinforcement which requires a ground displacement for its activation. Then this is length of a rock dowel viables. This is a go threaded steel bar grade 75. This is fully CR out. This is 6 into 6, 5 into maybe 6 into 5 into 6 bearing plate. This is design line. This is hexagonal nut. This is spherical washer of rock dowels. This is theoretical excavation line. This is what? This is rock dowels. Rock anchors. This method of rock reinforcement makes use of compressive or uplift force in order to stabilize any structure or rock mass present in the ground or underground. Rock anchors can be either untensioned anchors or tensioned anchors. An untensioned anchor is passive type rock reinforcement which develops tension with the deformations. The support increases with the increase in development. A tensioned anchor is an active support which supports completely and immediately after installation. Failure of the rock mass due to shear is resisted by rock anchors. Application of rock reinforcement. Rock reinforcement provides a safety and temporary support for many underground construction works. The applications of rock reinforcement are mentioned below. Rock reinforcement is used to preload the foundation. It can be used to provide a reaction during the pile load test. Rock anchors can be used to support sheet piles. Rock reinforcement. Rock anchors are used to anchor the suspension cables and guy wires for the bridges.